Shalom Chavrim, I'm Stephen Ben-Nun. You're watching Israeli News Live. And guys, some very serious things are going on. RT News is reporting that the European Union, the Parliament has actually met, and they are looking to, or they're pretty much putting RT News and ISIS all in the same bunch together. They're trying to find ways to stop Russian media from being allowed to be seen anywhere else in the world. I mean, this is truly a New World Order agenda. They're doing everything they can to stop Russian media. They're calling it propaganda. As if NATO has some kind of better news than other news in the world to begin with. You know, I believe myself pretty much all news around the world, every nation has some propaganda, without a doubt. I mean, truly, yes, I guess Russia does as well, just as NATO does, just as the European Union, just as the United States. Everybody has their own propaganda. And in fact, when we had peacekeepers that went to Syria, they came back and told the world that we were being fed the biggest lies, the biggest propaganda you ever saw in your life. And this was from American journalists, American peacekeepers, etc., that had went to Syria, that said we were being lied to about what is happening in Syria. And I imagine it's just a matter of time before RT gets banned at being at the State Department as well. I saw again John Kirby kind of lashing out against Gayan there, as anytime she asks a question, boy, she's going to get beat up. You can count on that. So it's just a matter of time before they're going to ban Russian media from around the world. Doesn't matter if it's RT, if it's Sputnik, or just about any kind of media. But the sad thing is it's normally media that is more accurate and true. That's the ones that are going to get banned. Just like there's a major move going on in the European Union to ban alternative media. They call it false media. Well, there again, the media that normally is correct and true, that's the ones they want to ban. Why? Because they want to feed you a bunch of lies. That's their propaganda, and they're not going to stop until they successfully complete what they want to do. I don't know, maybe then Putin is not really for this New World Order. It's very difficult to say. I think they're trying to make peace, but as they always say, or as the Bible says, when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction comes. We're even seeing President-elect Donald Trump really renege on a lot of his promises as well. So much for freedom of speech. I'm sure it'll be all shut down before long. In fact, here in Slovakia, where we had to come to take care of some personal business, I found that when I went online and searched Israeli News Live or Stephen Ben-Nun, the name that I actually write under, my pen name, blocked completely. There was no Israeli News Live in Slovakia, and there is no Stephen Ben-Nun, the writer. They don't want anything unless it is pro-propaganda, the Western media. I'm Stephen Ben-Nun. You're watching Israeli News Live. Shalom.